Hello everyone, this is gonna pick up from the Reddit post for my draft guide. It's the deck from the draft. We are at 3-0, gonna try to push it to 7 and see how it goes.
Combatant, another battle. Who wants it more?
I'm gonna go over the game plan again. This is a deck that wanna win by turn 8, which means most of the time we're probably gonna race and we're gonna try to have drain if we're playing versus another aggro, and we're gonna keep removal for big creatures, if possible big creatures either with guard or drain. In other words, combat mechanics. The worst matchup is yellow plus purple, those two colors. So not having purple right now is okay, it's a mirror match. Unfortunately our deck is a little bit weaker in the mirror match. Usually want to have some of the big guards like Hive Guardian and so on. Looking about a mulligan, we want to see what do we want. In turn 2 we have a few better 2-drops, and without the ring we're gonna risk it. Turn 4 we don't really have that much else, but we have to mulligan for a better early game card.
Welcome, friend.
Just a little bit better. I'm not gonna play the Guild Recruit, because if let's say if I ring and I play it on the left side, he's gonna play rally on the right, and vice versa. He can actually play around it, just never play on the same lane, which might be good, but I'm still gonna pass. Very nice. Now we're gonna ring the Lawkeeper, playing on the left side, because if we top deck a weapon we can instantly trade with whatever he plays. Otherwise he can play creatures and give them little, like he can play a 1 magic creature or a creature with a nice HP, then give it little with Rocketeer and get a free kill, because I can't attack it while it's invisible. This is a very good turn for us. Using a support card is very slow. Unfortunately my turn is very slow as well. I'm gonna attack first and see where the rally buff goes. Not ideal, but we have to go for interesting. That's actually very interesting. I need to consider which one is the best, because this is gonna have I'm gonna have the same amount of damage. If he had execute, he was going to kill my 1/6. Executioner is not gonna proc because I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna put him on 26. I actually need 1 more damage. I think I'm gonna play another rally, and I'm gonna play Guild Recruit, because if he plays a Hive Guardian or something really big with a card, I won't be able to deal with it if I play the Executioner. I can use Javelin, but I wanna save my Javelin for a bigger creature. Something that costs 7 or 8 magicka. That's fine, I assume he's gonna use it on the... Yep. That's okay. We're not gonna be greedy and try to keep the rally alive. We're just gonna take the trade, very unfortunate of course.
My family has endured
Attacking first.
chaos take you. Your time has come.
A little bit awkward start, him killing... I really wanted to double rally. Viper was really nice. That's the downside of playing the field lane, he can instantly charge, but we should be okay, I guess.
Should be good.
There we go.
Always courtesy first.
Seems about right. We can do a few things, including using... Like, most of the people will probably use Javelin here, because it's the most obvious play. However, I don't think it's the correct play, because, again, I don't have anything else to play on the next turn, so I actually need to snowball or have a strong creature on board. It's very awkward. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that this turn is not awkward. It is, and I don't want to push face even though I'm gonna get more attack, because I don't want to give him cards, and if a Prophecy procs, I'm really bad, like if he gets a little guard or a Gatekeeper or anything like this. The problem is I'm gonna leave the 3/5 on 1 HP by trading here, which is not ideal, because he can have many things like finish off mechanic, or he can have just archer or charge that deals 1 damage with a ward, so I can also trade Go Face and play Oppressor and a guard, and I think I'm gonna do that even though it gives him a card. It's the best I can do right now. because it gives me the best board for the next turn to buff. I have 3 targets to buff with the Ogre, and there's a small chance I proc a Prophecy. I'll lose the game if I proc a Prophecy, but right now I have to just take the risk route. There is the 1 damage, so he was going to kill it either way. Excuse me. So I'm really happy with my play. He can also give it. He can give it 5 attack with the elixir. As you can see, he has 7 cards in total. I have 5, so this is a very slow card. I'm not sure if I agree with this play. The question is, do I push face and trade with a 2-1? I think I'm gonna do that.
Farewell, fool.
Because it's my winning condition. I'm not playing this because if I proc a Javelin I don't wanna lose it. I don't mind that I'm not gonna get the 1-2 guard from the Prophecy proc.
Die, Swit.
Never give ground.
Because this way I set up little and I have Javelin. Yes, he's gonna have card advantage, but as I said during the draft, this is a deck that wanna win by turn 8, and him having support card means that if he plays a mirror cards, they're gonna be much stronger than mine. And this is why we save the Javelin, as I said. And we bite at the removal. He just wasted 2 cards and a half because he's wasting this and this on the 6-9. Now the downside is that if he has a finish off mechanics, he can actually bump and use finish off, or he can buff it with double weapons. Like he can give it, he can use, for example, the Battle Axe, give it 4 attack, then Gavel and trade for free, which is obviously unfortunate, but what can you do? We're gonna Javelin. The question is, do we skip some damage? We're gonna go face first, and we're gonna take the trade. We don't damage with this because we don't want it to die to finish off. Very unfortunate that we can't play anything else, but it is what it is. Right now we have 9 damage, so even if we use the 5-6 to kill a guard, we'll be okay. He pretty much needs to play an 8-8 card. Finish off plus a guard is nice, because it will cost him 8 mana, 2 mana for finish off and a 6 for a guard, or a 5, like a 5-5 guard. But we have Breakthrough, which we can buff and deal Little versus another guard if both of those survive for the next turn. However, I think he doesn't have any more guards, because his last turn was very all-in, which makes me think that he's going to have another guard. That's very nice. It seems like we have little. Yep, we have little. So again, I set up a game plan. I didn't waste the Javelin, which was obvious play. And even though... And his mistake was playing a support card, which was too slow. That's why you don't really want to pick support cards in Arena unless you have the deck for it.
It has been my honor.
It was my first game, so I might have missed some information or made a misplay, so feel free to give me a feedback.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, 4 wins.
we have a challenger. Who will prevail?
Okay, let's see the matchup first. If we have a ring or not. Again, mirror match. We have the ring. I'm not gonna keep the Castellan. Let's look at turn 4. Fast Incarnate is the only card that has 5 attack that has better stats than this, which means we're probably gonna keep the 4 if we're greedy. In this matchup we have to be greedy, because the Law Keeper can actually give me HP back. Let's say if he goes really aggressive and breaks a rune and give me card advantage, I can actually heal with the Law Keeper, so it's not that bad. And again, I explained why I kept the 4, because the other 4 cards, one of them is a Prophecy, as you can see, and the other ones are either weapons, or this is 8 magical cards, so this was the best I could have in terms of 4 magical turn, and I have the ring, so I can play it on turn 3. which is gonna trade really well with the most 3 Magica cards. Same reason as the last time. I'm not gonna play Guild Trick with it because I wanna counter Rally or similar strong cards with it. The downside is obviously Gavel, but you can't play around everything. Plus we wanna keep the Ring in case we get a gap in the deck, like if we have to play turn 7 and 6. This is very... don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna go over it why this is a bad move. If when you play the Assassin you wanna play it on the Shadow Lane, because right now if I have a buff like a Gavel, I can instantly buff it and trade back for free, and if he plays it on the Shadow Lane I can't do it because it will be undercover. So this was a misplay from him, but unfortunately I can't punish it. I wanna keep this for a Shackle.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
Unfortunately I can use Gavel here, but again, we don't want this to snowball. And if he was planning to use Battle Spear or the like, it's really bad. Sure. There is the snowball. We're just gonna give him a bat and hope he doesn't have a Battle Spear or a single mechanic, because even if I play Lawkeeper, Gavel is gonna do the same trade. Any weapon buff is gonna be the same besides Dagger, which is plus 2 attack 1 HP, which I don't think he has. And if he has a charge, he's gonna use charge here, so he's not gonna use it versus Lawkeeper or Exemplar, and then Exemplar can trade 2 cards for 1. We're hoping he doesn't have a Battle Spear or Gavel here. Any weapon or any buff like the Smith. The Smith can give it plus 2 as well. We need to keep the Oppressor for the Shackle because it's a very good tempo swing and can provide us with really nice trades, especially if he has much better deck. So far it looks okay. There is the hook.
Just doing business.
I'm not quite sure if this is a correct play, to be quite honest, but it's good for me. It gives me the chance to come back because he's going all in way too much. Like if I have any charged creatures or anything similar, I'll be in such a good spot. Unfortunately I don't have anything right now, but that's okay. We can do a few things here. I don't want to heal because if I heal and he goes face, I'm not gonna get a card. So I'm not gonna play the Lawkeeper for that. I don't wanna give him Oppressor either. I think I'm gonna take the damage to the face.
Never give ground.
Because he just used a hook, which means he probably doesn't have anything to deal with Exemplar. I wanna take 8 damage face to get card draw, then the next time I can play Oppressor and Gatekeeper and try to deal with the left side of the board. The downside of this is if he has removal, but if he has removal he's gonna remove it on the left side either way and go face, so it's the same result more or less. I'm just going for the greedy play and trying to come back by making him make a mistake and go face, give me card advantage, and then I get my answers. Because right now I need like a Castellan or I need a hook myself to swap it. Or even a Gavel will be nice. I just need something similar like that. Fabricate for a creature with Ward will be good too. Even Armmaster for charge will be nice, so. Yep. And I'm playing this on the right side because he just used a hook, which is one of the mechanics.
So much that honor can allow.
Finish off, I guess, for the next turn. This tells me that he probably has something to give it 3 attack, like either another weapon or like a Gavel plus 1 damage archer, stuff like that. I'm not gonna go face and give him a card, I'm gonna play the card advantage. Because if I proc a Prophecy, he's probably gonna win the game. I'm gonna play this here. And I'm gonna buff the Gatekeeper, because if he uses Scimitar or something else, this will survive. Again, I'm gonna play smart and not go face. I'm trying to win card advantage right now, and then snowball back with my Inquisitor and some of the late game. Yes, I need to win by turn 8, but in a mirror match when I'm behind, I just have to play smart and hope he does mistakes. Next turn is turn Apostle, so he can buff stuff. Or Light of the Tree, so the next turn he can play buffs, which means I have to clear the board. This also means he can play a Scorpion with little, which is not ideal, but I have a... There is the charge. So he didn't have a weapon, he had a charge, but I'm still happy that I used the Gatekeeper. It's pretty much the same logic applies. If I didn't buff the Gatekeeper, you can see that the Cliff Strider was going to survive. This only provides him with a rally, unless he has a finish off. Okay. He's gonna rally a lot, but what can you do? Okay, smart. Unfortunately, we can't afford to keep the A2 alive because, as I said, the next turn is Apostle.
They'll never get the best of us.
So, if Apostle buffs here, this is gonna go to 5 attack. There is only so much I can do about it.
They'll move along if they don't.
I'm gonna heal now for sure. Because even if he buffs it with Apostle and go face, it's gonna give me a rune. It's gonna give me a card. The question is, do I play Rally to try to get Inquisitor to be really strong, or Hunger to have 1 extra HP? To have extra damage, because if he plays a Tiger or something else, I have no damage to deal with it. And I don't have Inquisitor. What can I draw? Cannonsmith, Cavell, Captain, Fabricate. He used a Pyromancer, so 1 damage should be fine. I'll keep the Hunger as a drain mechanic. And I'm gonna go with the Rally.
So much that honor can allow.
So let's see if he has Apostle or Ogre or something else, because that's the most common turn 7, some kind of creature with a buff. He can also play a weapon, but I think he was going to do it last time around, so unless he top deck it, it should be fine. He appears to not have removal or playing it smart and holding it back, which I don't think is the case because he made a few misplays already. As you can see, I have the card advantage right now, and I have the board, so my game plan is working. I just need to kill him before he top decks really strong cards back to back, because I just don't have the deck to play a top deck scenario or late game. What I'm expecting here is either a 7 Magicka buff or plot Little Guard or something similar, like a Little Guard plus another creature on the Shadow Lane. Like a 4-4 or a 5-5 and a Little Guard on the left to protect the rally and go face with the rally. That's
My family has endured enough.
the most common answer. So I assume he's gonna play a guard here.
There's only so much
Interesting.
that honor can allow.
Yep, there is the plot activator, as I said.
You can tell them
Plot guard too little. Here it is. Obviously this gives him a card advantage, which is amazing for him. And I can't deal with the 4-3 because if I played the Hunger, I was going to be able to deal with it, but right now not. I can still get the Galan and a weapon though, which I was counting on. Like if I get the Cannonsmith, I can buff the Rally and trade with it. I can also get the Postal or Ogre, but I have 3 of them left, so not that outlandish. How is Fabricate gonna help me here? Even if it give it +1/1, it's not gonna survive. But I don't have any other option, do I? This is next turn I can't use. Unfortunately, if I could be able to use Inquisitor now, I was probably going to win. But that's okay. Let's Fabricate first. Get turn 8 play. With a ward. We're just gonna drop stuff now. We know that he has another guard.
I did warn them.
They'll never get the best of us.
Gonna rally before we play stuff.
Has endured enough.
Unfortunate, of course. The question is, which side do I want to play? Do I want to protect the... I think I'm gonna dump everything on the left side, but the Ravage, the Hunger.
The
The reason for this is because the Hunger Will is gonna die to the 1-1, otherwise I was going to dump everything on the field. I wanna play field lane now, I don't care about the shadow lane anymore. I have a hook, I can get to deal with that. And I wanna try to kill him as fast as possible now. And I wanna deal with everything he plays. So if he top decks a weapon, I don't suffer the favorable trade from him when the creature is undercover on the shadow lane. This can also be a really good versus some weak guards to kill the guard and then I get another rally. Okay, well it looks like we have removal for Scorpion if he plays a Scorpion. So if he plays something with a 4 attack or less, we have Inquisitor to kill it. That would be probably best case scenario. We have to keep in mind that he has something in hand that's buffed with rally a lot, which could be a drain creature or something really strong. And we don't have hook or javelin to deal with it. So we need to get an answer for his rally creature in the hand from all those turns. We know for sure that 2 of those cards are creatures, one of them is a guard, another one is a creature that gets
have to settle this the hard way.
That's a very nice pick.
The gate.
Very good RNG from him, not gonna lie. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna trade first, even though it procs a rune.
I did warn them.
My family has endured.
The question is, do I wanna rally or do I wanna play 8 first and then rally to have a higher chance for Inquisitor to get a rally buff? And I think I wanna do that. I wanna have 50% chance to get the Inquisitor buff because it's a removal. So I'm gonna trade first. I'm gonna play my ward here. And I'm gonna have 50% chance to buff my snowball cards. Okay.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Herald of the Flame, Legendary Will, something like that. AoE clear here is very good for him. I don't think he has removal in hand. I think he has one small creature and one big creature that he doesn't want to play versus my ward right now.
Valenwood protects us.
Yep, there is the snowball creature from him. So I'm very happy with using my ward. I was expecting him to hold something like this. That's why we wanted to buff the Inquisitor, because the Inquisitor can actually get enough attack to trade here without us losing the ward. However, we're still gonna do it. I think I'm gonna attack first and see if I can get the Inquisitor to get buffed. So I don't lose my ward and set up little.
My family
To turn
has
little, excuse me. No?
enough.
Okay then. Getting a trade.
Your time has come.
Now the question is, do I play the Highwayman without a guard? How many guards I have left in the deck? 1, 2. I have to play it now. I can play it on the shadow lane so it doesn't die to a charge. But if he plays a big guard, then I have to sacrifice it anyway.
There is a toll for this
And if he had a charge, he was probably going to use it to get a better Reaver. So that's okay. I can keep it alive versus anything that's not a removal or a charge on the left side much better than on the right. And also stuff like Arrow Storm. Yep, there is the double ward. So he has one more card that's buffed. There it is. Okay, very unfortunate that Inquisitor didn't get buffed once. However, hook seems to be great. Bump, bump. Go
My
face
family
first.
has endured enough.
Now the Inquisitor has 6, which again is not enough. We're just gonna take the trades. We have to attack even though Prophecy can proc. What can we do? We just have to take the card advantage here.
The war claws.
Same reason, yes, it's versus Trial of the Flame, it's not ideal, but it's the same reason why we play the Highwayman on that side. We just can't protect it very well on the shadow, and he didn't have charge last turn, so he needs to top take it. Plus, if he has a charge, he's probably gonna kill one of the big attack creatures.
What have they been keeping safe?
I assume
for
a
this
Postal or
one?
something similar, or a pot card.
The hist fills me.
Okay, this is good. I'm gonna sacrifice the
I
rally.
seek the poet god's wisdom. Let Vivek's words inspire me.
The war claws earn their pay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna card draw. Okay, let's think about this. This turn is ultra important. We're gonna play Apostle so we can buff the Inquisitor as a removal because we don't have Javelin. That's gonna be probably the place. Okay, let's see we do that. We trade. Apostle. Which one do we want Apostle though? Do we kill off everything? Keep the 9-2 alive as it's gonna have more attack. What else? Trade, Inquisitor, not enough. I don't like my choices here. What can I draw that's gonna help me? Canon Smith, Lawkeeper, Gavel. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll draw first.
Claws out.
Very nice.
So much work yet to do.
My family has endured enough. You will regret your heresies.
The reason I'm playing the Inquisitor right now is because I top deck a Javelin. Sorry for not explaining everything, but depending on what I draw, that's how I was going to play. The reason I play Apostle on the right side is because I actually want to protect my other rally, so I can have a stronger cards, because everything left in the deck is really weak right now. So if he top decks better cards than me, I need to make them stronger. And if he has guard, he's gonna split the board. Okay, that's why we don't damage the Highwayman for finish off effects. We're gonna draw first again.
Claws out.
We're not gonna give him any more cards because this is a top deck scenario. Making this 6-6 to survive will be a nice choice. Let's calculate how much damage we can push those. 6 plus 5 plus 6, 11. And we're gonna have little on board. Yeah, I'm gonna go face.
Heretics must be punished.
So much work yet.
Because I have removal in
I've no
hand.
time for this.
Now I'll have little on board. I'm gonna play the Castellan here in case of charge. He needs a Trial of the Flame, but even with the Trial of the Flame, 5 damage is enough, then I have Javelin and I can kill him. And again, sorry about the last turn, but I was roping, so again, depending on what I was going to draw, if I draw a weapon buff, I was going to trade with everything, but since I didn't, I'm just not gonna get the greedy line, I'm just gonna play it safe. This is a very, very good example of a person having better start than us, but just misplaying and us playing smart to win the game.
It has been my honor.
Heretics must be punished.
Very nice. And you can see that I had 50% chance to buff Inquisitor twice, and I was going to have much stronger turn if I remove one of the bodyguards with it. But that was not the case. Okay, 5 wins, 2 more to go.
Another step closer to ultimate glory. The challenger
Let's go.
is ready for another
At 5 wins, we're gonna start meeting much better decks than us, which was the same case as the last game. So we need to hope that the enemy person is not very experienced and make mistakes, which is most of the people in Arena. So if you're a new player, don't worry if you make mistakes. I misplay myself, and even then people give you the opportunity to outsmart them and outplay them a lot. Okay, since we don't have the ring, we can't get greedy with the Guardian. So we're gonna keep everything. Now we have to think, do we want to play the Guardian? If we top deck Captain, it will have 3 attack which can deal with 2-3. What else we can get? Gavel. That's about it. If he plays a 1-1 rally or a 2-2 mercenary, I want to play the Guardian, so I'm gonna pass.
I serve the healing.
There is the 2-3, so I'm very happy I didn't play my Guardian.
The war claws earn their pay.
The reason I'm playing this on the right side is because, again, if he has any weapons or buffs, I won't be able to win the left side. There's the buff.
For the temple.
This is very all-in. I'm not quite sure if this is perfect for him. If I have anything similar to what I just draw,
The red orange
I'll be in really good shape.
death. If I fall,
I'm gonna play this on the right side because it got rally buff and protects my mercenary from a charge, and he can have the 2-3 charge on turn 4 with the ring. That's the reason I was played it. If he has removal and he uses removal on the guild recruit, he's using like 4 or 5 magical removal for a guild recruit, which is obviously good value play for us. And right now we're gonna use 2 magicka to kill 2 cards for 5 magicka. So we just traded 2 magicka for 5 and 2 cards. It's very good. This card is very slow. I recommend to almost never pick it. And this is the reason why. If I have any weapons here, like legit weapons or cannon smith or anything like that, I was going to trade so well. This is the worst weapon I can have on 4. Every other weapon in the game gives me an amazing trade. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any other option. But my board is going to look so weak without it, but otherwise I don't have a good board either way. And I'm missing a rally charge. The other thing I can do is sacrifice my rally. I don't like my place here. He played a very slow turn, but unfortunately I did not like. Gatekeeper was going to be fine, Smith was going to be fine, Captain was going to be fine, Gavel, Fabricate to give me 1-1. Man, I really unlucked out. I needed either a 4-drop or a better weapon here. What do I want to have on board? Do I want to have a 2-2 or do I want to have a 2-4 or another guard? If he has a weapon, this is gonna be so punishable if I don't kill it. Or a charge. Yeah, I am gonna do the trade. The other plays are not good enough. Because this dies to a 1 damage ping. This is too slow and he can actually steal it next turn. So... okay. I don't want to give him a card, but... do I sacrifice the rally because I have rally on the other side? Because if I keep playing the Shadow Lane and he plays like a similar to me Assassin, like 1-2 rally with Assassin and then Gavel it, he's gonna have so much value. So I don't want to play Shadow Lane anymore. I can play the other rally there and then Ravager on the left. But I can have a 5-5 and a 4-1. The passive play is to play Exemplar, but then if he has a removal, for example, like a Javelin or Mumify, he is gonna kill my rally and I'm losing so much value.
The red orange
So,
demand your death.
I'm just gonna do this,
If you're looking for
and I'm gonna do this, so I can replace my rally creature with another one, and this way I can bite a removal. If he has a removal, he might use it now.
We'll never give ground.
Very nice play from him. Looks like we're gonna race on the right side. This is just the way it's supposed to go. This is obviously like if this... I don't expect him to play something with 7 HP because I have 5 attack, which is equal to the most 5. Like the example is the only 5 in arena that probably has 5-6 as a guard. The rest either don't have a guard or have 5-5. So 5 damage was enough. This is just very high roll plus 1 rally buff from Battle Spear on the right place. Nothing else but unfortunate here. I can play the same card to protect my 4-1 to have the best board, or I can split by playing 3-3 on the other side. Unfortunately, this is not ideal. I want this to be stronger, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rally here,
You took a wrong turn.
and I'm gonna hope he doesn't have removal.
Never give ground.
Again, the Bone Walker turn was the difference because I had really awkward hand. That might cost me the game, but we're still gonna stay positive and try to play. There is the Gavel, of course.
They'll never get the best of us.
Of course, very unfortunate. Now we're in really bad shape. Let's hope he makes a mistake and gives us a card. He shouldn't attack here. That's a very nice play.
Nicely done.
Very nice play. Though I think this is a mistake.
They'll move along if they don't
because
want
he should
trouble.
have used guard on the other side. Even if he has a postal or something else, if I top deck a removal, he's gonna lose, or a hook, or I'm gonna have good advantage. So right now I need a
Never
removal,
get the best of us.
and this is gonna give me 2 cards exactly, as you can see.
I seek the
I need a
God's
shackle from
wisdom.
oppressor, or removal, or a
His
hook.
words inspire me.
False Incarnate is fine because he can heal. It's probably gonna be the pick. We're gonna attack with the 4 first above this to have extra attack. This is very unfortunate. Let's hope it's not a Javelin or Mumify. Well, looks like we are about to lose the game. We have to play this,
What help
so
would
he
you
doesn't
have
heal,
from the Nerevarin?
The day will be ours.
and this to have maximum damage on board. Very unfortunate, of course. You can see I had little. I was going to hit him to put him on 15, and I had little next turn. The Mumify saved him, but that's okay. Like, the Bone Walker and Mumify proc was really nice. Like, I need to get a Javelin proc myself, and I did. Now I need to calculate 4, 4, 12, 16, 20. If he doesn't play a guard, I have little if I do it. He can't heal, but he's gonna kill my shit. What are the chances he has removal? Quite high. Then he's gonna push 12 next turn and I'm dead. I need a hook. He might have little himself though. 8 plus 3, 11 plus 1 damage charge or something similar. Double weapons. I can't risk it. If he has like Apostle plus Scimitar, he's gonna have little. Because 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 4. This might do the job.
My sword is yours.
Oh boy. I think I have little right now if he doesn't play any more guards. 4, 4, 6, 12, 17, nope. Well, I had to try. Because this was 4 damage. So I'm down to 5, and then if he has Apostle or a Ogre, he has little. If I don't kill the Drain, so yeah. Looks like he high rolled really hard, and we just got very unlucky with the card draw and Prophecy proc. But that's part of the game, like, we can still win if we get the hook, because we can remove the guard.
I seek Almalexia's wisdom.
Very interesting choice. Yep, lost the game now. We don't have anything besides Gatekeeper proc, but then he's just gonna kill us on the right side. Man, this getting Mumify won him the game. I was going to have so much damage right now. I was going to remove the guard with Inquisitor, and this was going to be 6 or 8 damage, and he was going to be on 15. Yep, the Mumify proc was very unfortunate. Well, congrats to him.
You will regret your
Good game.
heresy. Bring the Tribune's justice.
Even if I kill this and this, if this procs a Gatekeeper, that's the only way I survive, but there's a high chance he has a buff for it. Yep, you can see. Let's see if I was going to proc a Prophecy.
The power of silver.
Spill their blood.
I did warn them.
Nope, I was going to kill him. Congrats to him.
You are the
I played very well around my deck.
It has been my
He made a mistake to give me a card. He made mistake by not playing double guard on the right side, but playing on the left on the field lane. It's okay. You know, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Ladies and that. Telling blood.
They get one rally on the correct target and then they get a Prophecy proc, but nothing you can do. Just play well, make a plan, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. And we had to do it in that order because when we break a rune, the Executioner get extra damage, which as you can see by the end could be crucial for little or not. So yeah.
Will prevail.
Okay, this should be very favorable match as long as he doesn't high roll, which is quite possible at 5 wins. Given the fact that he has many spells, This is better because when it dies it actually gonna keep something on board. So we're gonna go for it. If he has a burning touch or a fireball.
Welcome, friend.
That's why we keep the collector. Him removing 2 cards means he didn't have a good card, and this is probably early game card. So the first is early game card, or something around 3 Magicka, I guess, below 3 Magicka, excuse me. It might be a spell. Start with the rally and then protect it with the gatekeeper. Or test for a spell with the cock collector. I think test with for a spell. If this is a fireball or a burning touch will be better. Because this can actually snowball and summon a really strong creature.
By dawn and dusk, I
Yep, this is the early game card. We're gonna go face.
Useful for Khajiit?
Then we're gonna play a gatekeeper.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
And we're gonna buff this. The downside of this place is if he has a spell. If he doesn't have a spell, we have a really nice trade. Because we'll have 3 damage instead of 4, but we'll probably snowball again if he doesn't play a guard, and yellow and green doesn't have that many guards. Now we have to keep in mind that he's gonna have the sword from Nightblade in hand all the time, so he's gonna have 2 damage sword. Yep, there is the creature that's not a guard, as I said. But it looks like we're about to trade, which is not perfect, but it will give us the best board. Or we can just go face and play a Highwayman, because we have no other activator for the Castellan next turn. That might be actually better, because we're gonna get a creature from here. Because if I play Cannonsmith and Rally, I'm gonna have 3 damage on board, and this of course, but I won't have any activator for the Castellan next turn, and I won't have protector for the Highwayman. This is a very interesting choice right now. I can draft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 30% chance, more or less, a little bit low. So 3 out of 10 times I'm gonna get a good card to activate Castellan. Otherwise, what I'm gonna play? He doesn't have charges red. I'm gonna go for the greedy play here.
There's only
With the
so much
Cannonsmith.
that honor
Let's see
can
if we
allow.
can reach anything useful for Khajiit.
Because it provides me with the best board damage wise, and I have a rally as well. So I can buff the Highwayman to be out of reach of Burning Touch or Fireball. There's the Burning Touch, and again that's gonna summon a creature for me.
Read my lips. Mouth paw.
Man, I don't wanna give him little. Can I deal with a 4-5? Is little better to use it on my mud crab? I think little is gonna be better. Yeah, I'm gonna pick little because I can give it to mud crab and I can trade versus the 4-5, which most likely he's gonna play next turn. And I don't wanna give him little because he can have a really strong endurance guards to give it to, or buff with crescent and have little and so on. So what do we do now? Since he just used a 2 damage, I think we're gonna go for this.
My
I'm gonna
family
push
has
face
endured
first.
it.
Nice, very
I
nice.
sharpen weapons.
We're not gonna
Care to
give him a
wield
card.
There is a toll for this road.
Right now I expect him to play the card I give him from the mud crab.
Who's causing trouble?
Yep, there you go. Just as planned. Now the Raktir is gonna give me a removal. I can also use Javelin, but Javelin is obviously not better because if he plays a 7-7 outcast on the right side with a drain or a combat mechanic, I wanna Javelin that. The question is, do you go first for a card? Because if he plays a bigger creature, yeah, we're gonna
Claws out.
draw first. Apostle, very nice.
This one offers something tasty.
We don't want this to get buffed.
My family has endured it.
I don't wanna proc a prophecy here.
The day is yours. It has been my honor.
Very nice. You can see how we think really hard about the mud grab. That turn was really key. With the sacrificing or using the smith or not, and then him using burning torch was a mistake. Okay, 6 wins. Let's see if we can go all the way.
We have another brave warrior awaiting a challenge.
I wanna do it, but we'll see. Never be too overconfident, never be tilted either. Just be medium, be realistic about it. Play smart, be calm. If you lose to RNG or top deck, so be it. It's part of the game, like the Mumify. You can't do anything about it. Before I even attack, I told you that's Mumify or Javelins, you know, what gets him back. Because I have Breakthrough and so on the board. With the Postal buff and Inquisitor, so I could have deal extra damage versus guard. But missing 6 damage and then 8 damage next turn from the Executioner really won that person the game. But it's the past. 6-1, 7-1 or 7-0, you get the same rewards. The only thing that suffers is a win ratio, so okay, we're waiting more than the estimated time when this happens. Just requeue.
Another battle.
Again, I might miss the obvious play, or if you think I could have played better, but just keep in mind, when you know the next turn, it's easier to see the play than before that. In other words, if you know exactly what they're gonna play, it's easier for you to say, oh, you should have played this one, that's it. Even then, I'll be happy to any feedback whatsoever, because I wanna improve. And it's a very high chance I don't see a play that will be better than the one I made. Okay, let's focus now. Do you want to keep Gavel here without the ring or not? Without the ring, we don't want to keep it, because if we keep Fabricate and then we get another... How to explain this? If we get a 3 or a 4 magical card, I won't be able to use Gavel anyway, so I much rather have a tempo play. Okay, similar matchup, let's see. Very nice. Now the question is, do we keep the Fabricate for turn 5 for Castellan? And I think we do. Because we can use it to have a turn 6 or turn 8 card.
I'm not here to hurt you, but I will.
Okay, the question now is, does he have a Crescent or another buff to follow up with?
There is life in this machine.
We can't contest, just as simple as that. We don't want to play the Shadow Lane versus Purple, but what can you do? And the downside is that he can have a Fireball or Burning Touch to kill this right away, or even a Strike on turn 3 with a ring, so... But then again, if he uses some kind of removal, we have Lawkeeper.
You left me no choice.
Have anything useful for Khajiit?
We need to top deck a buff for a weapon here.
If you're looking for trouble, you'll find it.
We need like a Clan Captain or Cannon Smith, Gatekeeper, something similar. There is the Burning Touch.
Merchant, read my lips.
Very nice for us.
Joyous.
Even if he plays the support card, it's good for us. We're not gonna use Little here, we're just gonna do the good old trade. A little bit unfortunate, but because we don't have a curve play. I mean, we can play Fabricate plus Rock Tier, but I wanna save the Rock Tier to kill a 5-5 or 7-7, something big to get a really good tempo swing, because I can play Rock Tier plus and something else and just do really well.
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
That's nice. The question is, do we protect the rally? Because I want to play on the field side. But I can swap around turn 5. I don't have to, I have to swap before the Scorpion being played. The little Scorpion with a Drain.
If I fall, the Hist will reclaim me.
And if I top deck an Inquisitor or Highwayman or something similar like a support Snowballish card, I want to buff it.
Who's causing trouble?
Yep, that's the reason you don't want to play, because now he can actually protect it, but that's okay.
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
Chaos take you.
We're just gonna go for the 5-6. Other option is to activate the Castellan, but I wanna save the Castellan and Fabricate for curse plays. Yeah. Expected. And there is the Scorpion I was talking about. We can kill it right now with Gatekeeper. Before he buffs it in any way, shape or form with Crescent or give it ward. Keep in mind that he can give it ward. And if I go greedy, he can use a Spirit Knife next turn and kill my big creature, so I have to kill it right now.
Chaos take you.
Because if I play Castellan and he uses Spirit Knife, this is gonna be on 3 HP and I don't wanna deal with that.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
They'll never get the best of us.
Now the question is, do I play the Captain to have 2 targets for Rock Tier? Because I'm most likely gonna play Rock Tier plus Castellan next turn and I'm gonna Apostle buff something. So
We stand united.
gonna save the Fabricate. If I top deck a Gavel, I'm gonna use 5 plus Gavel, 7 Magicka. Fabricate plus Castellan plus Gavel, or vice versa. I assume he's gonna
Behold
play.
my brilliance.
Okay. Sure, this is gonna give me a card. This is gonna be Apostle turn. And Apostle is probably gonna go on the right side. Or the question is, do I wanna raise him now? Because I'm running out of pace. If he uses a Lightning Bolt, Spirit Knife, he can protect it. What happens if he plays a big guard? Like, what happens if he plays a 2-4 guard? Yeah, I'm not gonna play Apostle on the right side. I'll be okay taking 5 damage.
So much work yet
I'm
to
gonna
do.
have card advantage, so it's okay. I also have a hook to deal with it, or I can just play Fabricate creature with a ward there, so it doesn't die to a little or a Spirit Knife. And right now I have card advantage, so
You've never understood
yep,
my work.
there we go. Even more card advantage now. Yep, he was going to kill it either way. Very nice turn from him. This is gonna be Castellan on the left, and probably Hunger on the right. And then what? A Rally to give it little. This is a very hard turn, because if I clear the board, I'm probably winning. And if I play everything on the left side and he has double removal in hand or a shackle, I'm gonna lose. So I don't want that to happen. And this is gonna heal me. So 6. The question is, do I play a 1? I'm probably gonna play the second, even though it's a little bit low damage, because I'll sacrifice the second instead of the rally. So this here,
There's only so
Castellan
much
here, see what we get.
You can tell them you thought of it.
Very nice. We're gonna play this. Next turn, what do we play? 4 plus 3 plus 1, 4 plus 3, 7. If we top the Gavel, we're gonna use it, so we need to use Fabricate now. Let's see if we can get a ward. Very nice. Okay. Now if he has a Spirit Knife, the targets for the Spirit Knives are not ideal. We know about the Elixir because we put it in.
Understood my
Very nice. And now we're gonna drain with the Ogre for more HP. He's trying to kill me, so I'm not gonna push face on the left side. And I'm gonna play on the right side to try to stabilize. I can keep the drain alive if I play a charge guard. And another guard. 5 plus 3. Use the little here, he's gonna have 10 damage. This he's gonna trade there. Yeah, I have to do it because if I go face, I'm gonna give him a card, but then I'm not using the rally. Man, him getting covered is obviously ideal here. Charge plus Cannon Smith to kill this, then go face and heal. It's gonna give him a card though. But then he has to kill the... This is gonna go to 4 attack. Yeah, I like it. I like that play.
Come on then. I'll even
Let's
let
see
you
if we
swing
can
first.
reach an arrangement.
I'll cleave your skull.
My family has endured enough. The war claws earn their pay.
I'm not gonna give him any more cards, because if he top decks a Spirit Knife or some kind of double removal, he can actually kill me. And he's gonna cover one of those creatures, so I need the guard on the right side at least once. Now he needs to kill the Drain. Yep, very nice. So it worked exactly like I wanted. I guess he's gonna cover this, but it's gonna die to a Guardian.
If I fall, the hist
Very nice, that's why we play the Mercenary on the left side. Yep, just as expected, he covered exactly the way I wanted. So what do? We shackle the Haunting Spirit, so it doesn't kill the... so it doesn't buff the... so it doesn't give 8 damage in case he top decks a Spirit Knife and then like gives it cover and kill me in 2 turns by hitting me for 8 twice. No matter what happens, this is happening.
demand your death.
Where do we go from here? Don't hit face. Well, I have to shackle the 3-3, right? 10 face. Then whatever he plays is gonna get buffed anyway. Man, this sucks. But I have to do it. Can I kill him faster? Without shackle? No, he's gonna push so much damage face. 4. Man, but I don't have a play. 8. If I play the ward, I pretty much count that he doesn't have. Yeah, fuck it. We have to risk it.
Weapons. Don't care to wield.
It's not ideal, but we have little and we have shackle for next turn, so the other place I didn't have enough magicka to do it. I can skip all the runes with the 9 and then I can give it little to kill the guard if he plays a guard. And the best he can do right now is like Spirit Knife and then push everything face, which is not enough. I don't think he's gonna trade. I think at least the 5-1 is going face. And then he's gonna cover it. Oh, interesting choice. 5 plus 6, 11, not enough.
You cannot match Telvanni.
He's gonna get guard on each side of the board now. Very good for him, obviously, not gonna lie about that. And now little, so the next turn he can actually kill my... So... if he didn't top deck a guard, we're having little with the weapon. Very unlucky. What we need to do is, we're gonna bump here, we're gonna shackle the little, and risk taking 12 damage face. Because otherwise he's gonna get a free trade. Is there a play I don't see? No, I have no way to remove the guards. Where do we play the oppressor, on the left or on the right? On the left we have extra damage. But if he's going face, he's not gonna trade. I need to spread out in case he plays a single guard. Okay, so this is happening. Would I have little if I play everything on the left? Like if I trade, shackle this, leave this alive? Man, this sucks.
Come at me!
This sucks so much. Basically, I just hope he doesn't have removal or guard. Like, depends what he has. Six plus 4, 10 is not enough. I need to play it on this side. Okay. He can top deck little here, but that's the best play I can do. Man, the double guard really did me dirty. I could have top deck a charge. Okay, that's fine. Just no Spirit Knife for protecting the right side. Okay, very nice. He needs a proc from the Prophecy here. We do it like this. Nice, very nice. 7 wins, boys. Whew, we almost got unlucky this game, but yeah, I'm happy with my play. Plus, when he pushes face, he's gonna give me a card, so it's not the worst case scenario. And most of the weapons are red or green, so playing versus Talvani is... He doesn't have enough guards and drains. He's more likely to have a spell, which was the case, and then he still needs to play. Well, I'm very happy about this. I show you the whole draft in my post, and now with that draft I go 7 wins. So I think it's very nice. I'm gonna show you the rewards, and I'm gonna stop the recording, and I'm gonna do another run.
A dramatic finish deserves.
I'm probably gonna do another 7 wins today, and I'm gonna upload that as well. Thank you for watching. Again, if you see any misplays, please let me know. I think I played quite well, and the Prophecy Mumify cost me the game, but other than that I think I played quite good, especially when the deck doesn't have that much late game and a gap on 6 and no exalt creatures to fill that gap either. Good luck, enjoy Arena, feel free to message me on Discord, Reddit, YouTube, subscribe. If you have any questions, I'll always help you or spectate you to give you feedback, so yeah. Have a nice day and night, guys.